Among the many ghost stories of Indonesia, few are as old, complex, and misunderstood as Wewe Gombel. She is often described as a terrifying spirit who kidnaps children at dusk, yet behind the fear lies a story of sorrow, injustice, and social warning. Wewe Gombel is not just a ghost, she is a reflection of how society views family, neglect, and responsibility. Origins of the legend. The story of Wewe Gombel is believed to originate from Bukit Gombel, an area near Semarang, central Java. During the colonial era, this area was known for violence, crime, and social unrest. Murders and injustice were not uncommon, and fear was part of everyday life. In this setting, stories were created not only to frighten, but to explain suffering and teach moral lessons. Wewe Gombel emerged from this world of hardship, the woman before the ghosts. According to legend, Wewe Gombel was once a human woman. She lived with her husband in Bukit Gombel. They were married for many years, but never had children. Over time, her husband began to resent her. He believed she was infertile. Slowly, his love faded. He neglected her. He stayed away for long periods. He sought comfort in other women. The wife lived in loneliness and sorrow. One day, she followed her husband. She discovered him with another woman. The betrayal broke her completely. In a moment of uncontrollable anger and pain, she killed him. Rejection and death after the murder, the villagers turned against her. There was no understanding, no forgiveness. A mob chased her from the village. She was insulted, harassed, and completely abandoned. Overwhelmed by shame, fear, and despair, she took her own life. In Javanese belief, a soul that dies with deep anger and sadness does not rest, it transforms. This is how the woman became Wewe Gombel. After death, her spirit became a vengeful yet maternal ghost. Unlike many spirits that harm the living, Wewe Gombel's role is different. She targets children, but not to kill them. She appears at dusk, a time considered spiritually dangerous in Javanese culture. This is when children are traditionally told to go home. Parents would warn them, if you stay outside, Wewe Gombel will take you. This warning became part of daily life, appearance, and symbolism. Traditionally, Wewe Gombel is described as a woman with long, hanging breasts. This image is shocking, but it carries meaning. The exaggerated breasts symbolize motherhood and nourishment, not sexuality. In older stories, she does not have fangs. Modern adaptations sometimes add vampire-like teeth to increase fear. This reflects changing tastes in horror, not original belief. Her form is meant to be unsettling, but also maternal. The children she takes according to folklore, Wewe Gombel does not kidnap children at random. She takes children who are neglected, abused, or unloved by their parents. Sundanese traditions say she lives in the Arenga Penyata palm tree, where she keeps the children she takes. This place is described as a nest, not a prison. The children are not harmed. They are fed, they are comforted, they are protected, they are not afraid of her. In many versions, she treats them like a grandmother would, a moral guardian, not a monster. The most important part of the legend is this. Wewe Gombel returns the children once their parents realize their mistakes. When parents repent, become more loving, and take responsibility, the children are released unharmed. This transforms the legend from a horror story into a moral lesson. Wewe Gombel becomes a guardian of neglected children, a reminder that family care matters. Social function of the myth. In traditional Indonesian society, stories were tools of education. Wewe Gombel taught children to stay indoors at night. She taught parents to care for their children properly. Fear was used as discipline, but compassion was hidden beneath it. This is why the legend survived for centuries. Related spirits and regional variations, Wewe Gombel shares similarities with Hantu Kopak in Malay folklore. Both are female spirits associated with children and maternal loss. This suggests a shared cultural fear across Southeast Asia. Different regions emphasize different traits. Some focus on fear. Others focus on protection. Wewe Gombel in modern culture. Wewe Gombel remains popular today. She has appeared in films, including the 1988 Wewe Gombel and the 2012 Legenda Wewe Gombel. These films often emphasize horror, sometimes losing the original moral meaning. She also appears in comics, festivals, and modern horror media. The HBO Asia series Folklore reimagined her in the episode A Mother's Love, returning to her maternal theme. Wewe Gombel is not simply a ghost who kidnaps children. She is a story about betrayal, neglect, and grief. She is a warning to parents. She is a protector of the forgotten. In Indonesian folklore, fear is never meaningless. It exists to remind people how to live correctly. Wewe Gombel still walks the dusk not to steal children, but to ask a question. Who is truly responsible for a child's safety, the ghost or the living? If this story stayed with you, there are many more waiting. Follow the channel because some stories disappear when no one remembers them.